Imagine not being Leeds, not feeling this pain, not dancing through thunder, not walking through rain. Imagine not rising with fists in the air when the world turned its back and no one would care. We've lived in the ashes, we've drowned in defeat, but still we stand proud on our battered old feet. Imagine not loving with all that you are. Imagine not being Leeds.
We love you, Leeds, Leeds, Leeds.
We do love you, Leeds, Leeds. Hey, hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's had a good weekend. I know I certainly have. Oh, not much going on in the Leeds world. Not much at all. Hence why I've not been live. Last night I was going to come on, but there's just no talk about it. It's been, 3 or 4 days now of absolute zilch in terms of Leeds news of any kind. I'd even take a shithouse link now that means absolutely nothing just to get me excited. But yeah, it's been a bit quiet. It's been a little bit quiet. But yeah, I want to come on here, and I built a really strong community now that I look at you all like friends, and I want to come on here and have a chinwag with you. So I thought I'd make a bit of a different stream tonight. We'll chat a bit about Leeds. You know me, I'm always involved in chat. You got anything to say, we'll sort of go through it. Chat about Content Creators Cup. We just had training today, which I'm assuming you've either seen or you will see. Joe's just uploaded his video from a bit of a chat after his training session earlier, which were class. And I also, as most of you know, or some of you know, I've done quite a few AI songs lately. I've put a few of them up as individual videos in here, but I've done 5 Leeds ones. One of them's new, nobody's heard it at all. A Bielsa one called The Light Bielsa Lit. There's one in there called Scrapbook Memories, which a few of my members have heard. One that I wrote on behalf of Sean from Wilco White's. He wanted to do maybe an intro, which I'm hoping he'll use as an intro going forward. But yeah, what I tend to do is I've always had a bit of a knack for being able to write stuff and poems and love letters to girls who didn't want to know when I was a youth. But yeah, like with the use of AI now, it can bring it into a song form. Some of these songs I can sing, but I can't do them justice compared to how it sounds with a backing track and everything with AI. So yeah, it's not for everyone. But if you want to stick around and we'll play them and we'll have a chat about the songs, the meaning behind them, how it makes you feel. I'm a massive music lover. Say I can't play any instruments, but I like to sing. Been in a few bands, done a bit of gigging in past, and like I say, music's a massive passion of mine outside my family, football, mental health chat and all that. But I love music. It's everywhere in my house. You know, my kids love it as well, and it's something I bond with. My son Jonah, who's got autism, loves songs, and you know, these songs in particular, these songs we have him on the car and he absolutely adores listening to them. So it means something to me. So if it's not for you, don't watch, it's fine. I don't want any stick, anyone, you know, saying anything untoward. If you don't like it, just don't watch. It's not for everyone. But yeah, we'll get through a few of these songs as well and we'll see what you guys think of them. But let's see who's in the house. Ian Brown, Sunderland fan, out, mate. I still can never get used to having Sunderland fans in here. But I love it. Obviously, Tuesday I'll be live on here with Only Fools and SCFC, my mate Wayne, chatting about all things Leeds and all things Sunderland. Hello, mate. Napoli are in front to get Milankovic-Savic. There's another player slipping through your fingers. Yeah, if I'm honest, I thought it was a bit of a pipe dream. Is it one I want? But if we don't get him, we move on to another target. But always going to be a difficult deal to do. Leeds United stressed that in. We said it'd be a very difficult deal to do. And we'll move on to another target. It's hard as a newly promoted side, even in the Premier League, for Leeds to compete with Napoli right now. It's very difficult. So if they trigger that release clause, it's probably going to go there, innit? But it is what it is, mate. I'm not stressing about it. Tezza, as always, thank you so much, mate. Hope you're well. Hey up, Mike, legend. Angela, hey up, hope you're well. Starts vacuuming like live chat carpet. Hey up, Jabby. Anyone interested in Matt's charity walk, please ask for more details. Yeah, later on in the video, Mike, I'll bring up that little piece I've put together for charity walk as well. I've actually, Mike, just so you know, and anyone else watching the charity walk, will be on 6th of September. I'll start ramping up the promotion for it now after the charity walk, after the charity match last week, especially. I've had a fair few people tag onto that today, so I don't know if I'm at around 7 or 8 people taking part now, maybe 1 or 2 more. A new friend of mine, Bradley, who I know through TikTok, a lot of you'll know Bradley, Lord Bradley 1919. he's taking part. He messaged me today to let me know that. So yeah, and I've got my mate Danny Dove and a lad called Jamie as well doing it. So a couple of the Garth Whites, I'm buzzing. It's coming along nicely. Yeah, like and comment, please. Hey up, Mike. Mike, Mr. Rumours updates, mate. yeah. Well, we need to get back in group, don't you, Adam? I hum this tune while in the garden. I love that, mate. I love it. Evening, top banana. Well, we love you, Matty. Evening, Matty. How are you? I'm good, John. My knees are sore. I'm be sore it morning with that training, but training's coming along really nicely for that content creators match. Can't wait. Matty being voted player to watch. Well, they're bigging me up, Dan. I think, if I'm honest, I think I'll be a bit of a letdown compared to that. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But Jack City is the man. Jack City and Lockie. I like them all, though. Oscar as well. Like Rocco, Class, James, who weren't there today, but were there last time. I've got a really good. The side I've seen, the 7 or 8 of us I've seen, really good. And I expect Jer and JT and Lloyd and everybody else to be decent as well. So smash like and subscribe. Yeah, please do. Cheers, Danny. You should beat us in late December because all our players will be AFCON. Well, yeah, mate. A lot of people are saying that, and I've seen a lot of Southern fans bite back and say, we don't have to let them go, but chances are they'll all go, won't they? But we'll have to see how it goes. He's a shithouse linked by. Yeah, I've seen that, mate. I'm not asked. Not asked. Hey up, Aisha. Danny will put a few of these links in the chat as always, mate. So please check out my buddy's channel as well. Matt John Sean's one of them. Good to see you, Matty. Enjoyed your interview and just Joe. Yeah, I really enjoyed it with Class. Decent bit of training, then nip round corner to park and knocking the ball around the background, and then he pulled us one by one. Lockie for some reason wouldn't do it. Lockie would not do an interview with Joe, but tell you what, Joe didn't half clatter him today. One-on-one clattered him and he's left a right mark on him. So watch out, you attacking Peacocks because Joe don't give a shit. Passion for Leeds. There he is. Look, Jamie Howdle. Joining us for the walk. Hi, Jamie. You and my mate Danny Dovey. I can't wait for it, mate. Looking good in training, mate. Yeah, Nigel. It's going well. It went really well. Again, this one were better. A lot of one touch, two touch sort of play intertwined. What I will say is we've condensed everything down with us only having small numbers. The training's been quite condensed down to a small area, which I love and I'm used to that. I played 5-a-side for like 20 years, you know. But I haven't played 11-a-side consistently since school. I played a little bit of pub football 18, 19 years of age. So that's been about 19 years ago. But in terms of ball on the ground, one touch, two touch in a close area, that's my bag. That, let's say if I'm playing 5-a-side for a big lad, I like it in at my feet. It's going to be interesting to see how it goes when I'm getting balls played up top to me to try and hold defenders off. We'll have to see. But I've been tipped by the manager as a outside shot for man at match. But for me to get man at match, I'm gonna have to put a few goals back at net. So we'll see how it goes. But honestly, after today, I'm well excited for it. But a little bit of pressure now. As the fat lad, I'm usually have no pressure on a football pitch, especially when opposition haven't seen me play. Whenever I played against someone who doesn't know, they sort of write me off, and I could roll my body and score quite a few. But yeah, they're putting a little bit of weight on my name here, which is not needed. I'm heavy enough. Full time to talk. I've got on Wednesday at 9 o'clock. I'll be uploading my chat with Callum from Passion for Leeds. We did a chat, I think Friday. A mental health chat on my mental health channel, so please check out Full Time to Talk if you haven't already, and that'll be going out Wednesday. Well, yours and Wayne's podcast on Tuesday. Yeah, it is, mate. Ian, it's going to be alternate weeks, so you'll only be able to get it on my channel, mate, this week, and then following week, and vice versa. Yeah, just going to rotate it. It went really well, that one last Tuesday. It was such a good video. It went really well. I'm really happy with it. Wilco Whites and Danny Rumsey, please check them out. Hey up, Michael. Hope you well. Who do you like? I like Queen, Matty. What in terms of music? Look at this. If you're going to ask me, mate, big David Bowie fan, mate. Ziggy Stardust guitar there, going up my arm. Big David Bowie fan. Although I have got the music notes there to Let It Be by the Beatles. That will have to be granddad. But yeah, big Bowie fan. But yeah, big music fan. It's your new. If you're new here, welcome to the family. Love that, Jamie. Honestly, Jamie, you're class, man. I love how you just, love that. Welcome to the family. Please like and subscribe to our Matty. Thank you very much. Matty, I won't be able to do the walk, but we'll be able to meet you at the finish and close to home. Yeah, no, I'd love that. Like I say, when it comes to the walk, 40 odd miles, anybody who wants to join us at the beginning, middle, end, anyone at all, that would be greatly appreciated. I mean, especially that last, the last few miles from Huddersfield onwards, it absolutely killed me last time, and I was crying. I Oh, but it was such a difficult task to get that, that last sort of like 10 mile after a couple of Leeds. And if anybody wants to join for that last 2 mile, just to give us that bit of a pick me up, I'd love that. A different conversation, a different voice. So yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to have 7 or 8 people or 30 people. I'm not too sure how it works, but for me, it's all about having a great team. You're only as quick really as your slowest man as well, and we've all got to drag each other through it. I don't want to. I did it once before with a group of people I didn't know, and it was a split group. Luckily, my 6 or 7 were a brilliant group. The other ones were sort of they were a bit divided, and yeah, they weren't for me, if you know what I mean. So I'd love it if, however many people we have, we can all be a tight knit group and we can help each other through and all cross line together. And that's what I want. I want it to be a team effort. Yeah, it'd be brilliant. That you are a legend. not quite, Paul, but thanks, mate. Thank you. Hey up, Rich. I've heard we are after. I've not heard out for a few days. What I've even listened to really, it's been dead quiet on it. But I'm hoping it ramps up, mate. I'm hoping it starts to ramp up. I really enjoy the Just Joe training video. It's nice to see behind the scenes. Yeah, it is. And you know what it was today? I just want to shout someone out. I've got his name here. It's the dad. I always forget his name. Sorry if you're watching, my friend. Mike, that's it, Mike Campbell. So today I got a message off Jacob. Jacob Campbell, I think he's called. And Mike Campbell, right? So these are... I've met them twice. Bumped into them at the parade as well. Leeds United parade. Lovely guy. Lovely man. Is Michael and his son Jacob, little young lad, I think he's maybe early teenager, messaged me today on TikTok and asked if they could come down to training. So obviously I checked with other lads that were okay, which I didn't think it'd be a problem. And we invited them down, come down and watch us train. So they come down. And Michael, I believe, has come through the other side now, but had prostate cancer in the past, and he's fought it. So he's got that experience with it, and it means a lot to him that the Creators Cup's for Prostate Cancer UK. And obviously, he came down. The big fans of Leeds United, huge Leeds United fans, and the huge fans of the YouTube scene for Leeds United. So big fans of Just Joe, Lockie, Jack, and myself. To be fair, watch all my shows. Well, hopefully watching now. So yeah, really nice for him to come down. We had a few photos. We actually got Jacob involved with the training. He was our ball boy for a little bit, and then he took a few penalties and stuff. And really nice to get him involved. And afterwards, we had a chat with him, and Dan, the man, our coach, our manager, actually invited him down on day. They're going anyway, but down to the pitch on the day to sort of be our ball boy and be around the lads and be around our team and be part of the day. So I'm made up for Jake. He was a lovely kid, really shy, but a lovely kid. He's messaged me a lot, saying how much he loves the channel and he's a big fan of mine. And his dad's just such a lovely man, like really, really nice man. So it was so nice today for us to be able to, meet them two properly, have a chat with them, get him involved, and then obviously ask him to be a bit more involved in the day, young Jacob. So yeah, what's the walk details? I'll tell you what, mate, I'll bang it on now because I've got it on here. So these are a little clip here. So Imagine Not Being Leeds charity walk from Old Trafford to Ellen Road. 41 miles-ish, because last time I did about 44 because we went the wrong way. All in the name of charity. All the money raised will be split between 2 charities. Andy's Man Club and Leeds Autism Services. Saturday the 6th of September, a 6:30 start outside Old Trafford. So there's a hotel opposite. So me and the missus stayed there when we did it last time. There will be a GoFundMe link. I'm going to create one in the next couple of days. Like I say, I haven't been heavily focused on it. I've put feelers out there, but with the charity match next week, I haven't massively, bombarded people with more charity stuff. So obviously it's crossover between channels. Everyone knows about the Creators Cup, and I'm absolutely buzzing for that. Can't wait. So yeah, I thought I'd sort of get that away before I really ramp it up. But that's the gist of it. Saturday at 6th of September, a 6:30 in the morning set off. So we're not going to be getting back to Ellen Road for really any. You're talking 9, 10 at night. It's gonna take 15, 16, 17 hours, depending how quick the pace is and how many stops we have. But they're the general details. So if you're interested, you can bang a message on obviously any of these videos I do with chats. You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Matty Foster on Facebook. Send me their DM and I'll bang him up lists. I think it's got about 7 or 8 on there now. I actually feel quite confident it's going to grow quite well beyond that. But ultimately, I want everyone to be involved. We all raise money together, split between 2 great charities, and just help each other, push each other through, man. Leeds fans chatting about Leeds, chatting about life. all day. It's going to be class. But that's it, mate. Jam 40 in the chat. If you're new here, welcome to the family. Please like, subscribe. Yeah, cheers, mate. Nige, Joe's training video was just like watching the Thought Park videos. I'm not too sure about that, mate. Love David Bowie. Yeah, big Bowie fan. Big David Bowie fan. Favourite film, Labyrinth. It's right up there, done it, be fair. And I'm also a massive... Oh, I haven't seen it. I'm not even saying it. No. Fair enough. I didn't realise this, though. I thought it was because it was Ginger up until about a year ago. But I got brought up on Luther Vandross from my mum, David Bowie from my mum, and Simply Red. And I was wounded a year ago when I found out it Simply Red's because of Manchester United. But I absolutely love Simply Red songs. I can't deny it. And I'm actually seeing him in September as well in Leeds. But Bowie's my number one. Absolutely love Bowie. Love anything Bowie. He's an absolute legend, mate. I've got good music choice. You'll probably slate me now for Simply Red stuff, but it's me man, innit? I have no chance. Can't walk 20 yards. That's fine. Hoping for some chance this week, even one to go into the game Saturday against that team. Yeah, I agree, Jamie. We have, to be fair though, we have got four signings currently. We're going to play in that first game or be involved in that first game, you'd imagine. And that doesn't happen every pre-season, does it? So the fact we've got 4 on the line, and I'm hoping we have a good performance, hopefully win. And some of these fringe players and Metchers and Bornows who people aren't too sure on, hopefully they stand out a little bit, because we could all laugh about Scum. I think they're a poor side, but if they play a relatively strong side for them and we beat them, it will feel a bit of a scalp in pre-season. If they can stand out in that, that will be decent. I don't think we get any signs till late this week coming. Yeah, I think we'll get some this week, Danny. Maybe one, but yeah, it might not be instantaneously. But we've just got to all chill. Like Joe says, calm. We'll be fine. Taking those likes of Matty, thank you. Evening, Matty. Evening, all. Thanks, buddy. Never too much. Yeah, can't beat a bit of Luther. Dance with my father. Honestly, I'm a big lad, right? Tattoos and all that, but I am a massive softy, me. Like, I absolutely love Dance with My Father by Luther Vandross, one of my favourite songs. But yeah, my music taste is a bit all over the shop. But Bowie's my number one. Simply Red and Luther Vandross are 2 and 3. It's mad, innit? David Bowie would actually... Luther Vandross was actually David Bowie's backing singer before Luther Vandross made it. And I love Bowie. But when it comes to vocal ability, Luther Vandross is in a league of his own. It's mad that Luther Vandross were doing backing vocals for Bowie for a period of time. That is absolutely nuts. David must have just been like, will you get him somewhere else away from me, because he's making me look shite here. But yeah, we're class. Really need to sign a couple this week. Even I will be concerned. Yeah, I think it'll happen, Jonah. I think it will. Yeah, it is, mate. It is panic stations. Yeah, I've said this before, haven't I, mate? But I don't quite know how it works. But my dad, Kevin, has done our family tree, and honestly, I haven't looked much into it because I'm not asked really. But going too far back into my family is who I speak to every day, and that's about it. But Sting is apparently somewhere in that. Genuinely, my dad told me, like, Sting is somewhere in our family tree. Sting's part of it. I don't know how it works. Some removed and blah blah blah. Please don't like losing handbags at full time. I like Bowie, Iggy Pop, Lou Reed. Yeah, they go hand in hand. Them Iggy Pop, Bowie. I've seen Status Quo live and Roy Wood at Sheffield Arena. Your dad's Sting. Luther was a backing singer on the Bowie Young Americans artist, but it's mental. It's absolutely mental. Innit? Mental. Matt Leeds. Hey, Matt, I am calm now, but would like us to get Longstaff before Scum. I mean, they told us 30 million each position, but a player who has played 7 years in Premier isn't worth up to 20. Yeah, no, I agree, mate. They have said a few bits, haven't they? But what I'll say is we ain't going to get every player's not with 30 million, but 30 million pound in each position. I think so far it's good. It's smart business have done that. But without a few statement signings, it's going to feel very underwhelming. But I said on Joe's video earlier, if we had Man or Solomon now, if we'd assigned Solomon end of season, and what we've got now plus Solomon as a 5, I don't think there'd be any meltdown. I just feel like we're one Solomon signing away from being quite content where we are right now. And I'm not saying Solomon's the answer. Maybe Pac-Chow, plenty more sort of wingers there. But I feel like, we went up. All those sides that came up with us lost big players. But then all of a sudden we lost Firpo. Obviously we lost Mano Solomon, didn't we? So it felt like we had quite a bit of work to do. Although I think the rest of the team is a lot better than what we're competing with the promoted sides. Although there's a lot more teams like Jack City today, to me as well, Train. There's a lot more sides we need to be wary of, not just that we came up with. Because if you finish above Burnley and Sunderland, but no one else would go down anyway. So that would a fair point, to be honest, on Jack's side. But I do think if we'd have signed Solomon, or we had one, that left edge sorted with another player in there, we'd probably be happy with where we are. So I don't think we're a million miles off. I think we built brought in some really good squad options and thickened out that squad with better quality. We've got maybe a couple of bench options in there potentially. Maybe they're, going to elevate our bench from what we've had in previous Premier League seasons. But 100% you're right, Matt. We do need a few more players of high price. High price doesn't always equal high quality, but it's more likely you get what you pay for. If we do bring a couple in who are big money signings, the likelihood is, they're worth it, and that's why they're that much money. So fingers crossed that works out, buddy. Does anyone else see a private plane zooming over Leeds? Yeah, well, I don't even look out my window. I know it's flying over Sky because my mate Mike in our chat always tells us when there's one coming over. So, yeah, I know when one's flying over. I saw Simple Minds last week at Halifax Peace Hall. Mate, Nige, I've never been at that Halifax Peace Hall, but I hear all the time how good it is. I would love to go to a gig there. It looks mint. Just the setting looks quality. When I was growing up, says Danny, used to listen to Dire Straits, Beach Boys and Queen. Yeah, not bad there, mate, not bad. Michael got on your walk, Mike. Can you list focal stops along the way for people to join in? Maybe in one of your future. Yeah, Michael, I'm going to have to properly map it out. Because like I say, when we went before, we ended up breaking up from the main group because they all went out last night before and didn't take it seriously. They were throwing up. They weren't our people. So we were in a group of 7. So one of us, bless him, Lewis, lad up front, never done walk before. We just ended up following his sat nav and walk, and we ended up going through a place called Diggle, and it has a hill like that, and it was fairly early on. And it turned out we could have gone another way and avoided the hill, which really just burnt us out after about 8 miles. It was awful. So we need to properly map it out. I've even contemplated with Mrs. going a couple of times and actually driving the route part of it, the part you can drive, and making sure. So I'm going to really map it out, get it right, and try and have some stop points, because we didn't even have proper stop points. I think we only stopped twice for about 10 minutes each time. It weren't great, and I think I only had about 800 calories to eat that day. I usually eat that for my breakfast. We didn't have enough. I didn't do it right last time, but I managed to get through it. I actually completed it last time, but I was dead for days. It took me days to recover. So I need to plan it properly. A lot of pressure on me because it's actually me planning it, me organising it. Whereas last time I just joined a list of lads that were doing it. Well, lads and lasses that were doing it. So, but yeah, I will, Michael. I don't know if you're interested to, like you say, take part at some point and join us for a bit of it. That would be class. What score are you thinking it'll be on Saturday, Matty? I'm going to go 2-1 Leeds. Going to go 2-1 Leeds, mate. Sorry, Angela, 2-1 Leeds. Mike, for those who haven't got tickets for Creators Cup, can you pay on the day? You can, Mike. You can pay on the day. I think we're in between 350 and 400 tickets sold at minute. I think that still equals a decent chunk. I think we can go up to 1,000, I think. So there's still plenty of tickets available. We ain't going to sell out, obviously. Tickets on day, you can come and pay on gate, 100%. I think we are a mile off currently, dear, Boss Nass. Yeah, a few people agree. It's more the fact it's been dead silent for 4 days. Yeah, you know what it is? Quiet, you think, it's going to come. And as days have gone on, you've expected a signing, haven't we? In the last couple of days, it's not happened. So 4 days seems a little bit too long, Matt. Maybe we'll have a couple come early in week. But yeah, I agree. It's been a little longer than we hoped. I thought we'd get someone yesterday, I won't lie. 54 in the chat. If you're new here, welcome to the family. Please subscribe to our Matt. Cheers, Johnny. Thanks, mate. Peace all, beautiful architecture. Did really say that. Yeah. Peace all is a great venue, beautiful place. Get yourself there. I'm going to have to go to a gig there, mate. I'll have to have a look who's about when, who I enjoy watching. I don't go to many gigs, to be fair. I don't at all, but I need to do more. I watched Frankie Valli a couple of years ago at Scarborough. Outside venue at Scarborough, I think it was. I enjoyed that. That was nice. And then it pissed it down with rain, but we didn't even care. Come on, lads. Like this lovely Mattis channel, voice of an angel, heart of a gold. What time can we? If I'm honest, nice. I aren't too sure what time you can get in. Kicks off at 1. We've got face painting for kids and other bits. I would assume a couple of hours before. Definitely an hour before. Maybe ask Joe B that, or I'll let you know in a stream I do in between now and then. But yeah, I imagine an hour and a half before I would have said, but like I said, don't quote me on that, mate. Maybe it's a bar, so maybe. I know there's a bar open. I'd like to see you, Nigel, if you're coming to get your face painted too. That'd be quite cool. Paul McCartney is coming to Tulsa in the fall. Oof, nice one. So, anyways, I hope the numbers don't drop out of here because it's not your thing. I hope it is your thing. So, like I said, these songs, I've got one of them, which is a rendition of March On Together, which I have put out as a video. So everyone in it may have seen it, but you may not, and anyone watched it after may not have seen it or heard it. So other than that one, I've wrote at least 50% on all these songs with the lyrics, the chorus, and at least one verse on all of them. And a couple of the songs I've wrote more than that. The White and Gold, the Ballad of Gareth Speed, which I'm going to play again just in case no one has seen it. That I wrote all that. And then, like I say, I put it through AI. It takes a lot of tweaking. I do like loving these songs. Matty has a great voice. Just to reiterate that, I aren't singing any of these. This is my voice. This is AI's voice, the voice of AI. But like I say, pop music and all that shit that's out there now, auto-tune, this is going to be a thing of future now. We see it now with a lot of stuff that AI is used. And I think a lot of people in the arts now are going to struggle going forward because, you know, sort of any Tom, Dick and Harry can sort of make songs and make videos and stuff now, you know, it's all at his fingertips. But I will say is to perfect these songs currently for me, it's took a lot of time. I mean, the Gary Speed one took me, I think, about 18 hours in total from writing it to putting it in AI and trying to get it right. And you put a song through AI, it comes out, it doesn't sound great, you got to tweak with it loads. So it's easier than writing, singing and producing it and all that, but I haven't got the money to go sit in a recording studio and sing these. I can sing a couple of them well-ish. A couple of them I can't even touch because just the key and everything, I can't compete with it. But I'm going to play these anyway. I'm going to go through, we'll have a chat about one by one. But yeah, the first one I decided to do this the other day because I'd been asked so many times where my cheers Bash Bates, where my intro comes from. I've been asked about 4 or 5 times today about the intro. What's the intro? Like, I want to hear the full version of the intro. So the intro, some of these have videos with them, some of them don't, but just listen to the lyrics and I hope you can resonate with them. Let me know in the comments as it's playing if it resonates with you. If you've heard them, I apologize. Enjoy them anyway. But yeah, this is Imagine Not Being Leeds.
Down in the dust, we stood alone, empty pockets, broken home. We wore white like armor strong and sang our truth in every song. They said we'd fade, they closed the door, but we kept coming back for more. Through every wound, through every scar, we knew exactly who we are. Imagine not being Leeds, not feeling this pain, not dancing through thunder, not walking through rain. Imagine not rising with fists in the air when the world turned its back and no one would care. We've lived in the ashes, we've drowned in defeat, but still we stand proud on our battered old feet. Imagine not loving with all that you are. Imagine not being Leeds. From Revy's boys to League One nights, from stolen dreams to northern lights, we held the flame when hope was thin, believed in fire deep within. The badge was bruised, the colors torn, but in that loss our faith was born. We don't need glory, we don't need gold, just stories worn and hands to hold. Imagine not being Leeds, not bleeding this pride, not singing when losing with no place to hide. Imagine not knowing what loyalty being Leeds. So raise a pint to the years we lost, to every tear, to every cost. For when the sun shines down again, we'll love you more because of pain. Imagine not being Leeds, not carried by song, not knowing where the brave belong. Imagine not fighting for something so real, where every defeat is something you feel. We're not just fans, we're blood and bone. We are the fire, we are the stone. So laugh if you want, we know what this means. You'll never know love if you're not Leeds.
Oh, honestly, that absolutely gets me every time. Absolutely fucking love this club. Absolutely love my fucking football club so much, honestly. People might think I'm sad. People might think I'm an absolute tool. I couldn't give a shit. I aren't meant for you. This ain't meant for you. Oh, love it. Absolutely love it. I can listen to Leeds songs and passionate music and emotional music all the time. And the fact now with AI, I can put what's in my head down on paper and get it into that format and get how I feel about Leeds, and I can listen to it and I can connect to it. And the fact that people are saying they're the lyrics, that's the main thing. Like I say, I can sing a little bit. I can't sing like that. I can't do that justice. The lyrics are what means everything to me in these songs, and it's just proper poignant. That I fucking love that song. Absolutely love how it's come out. Matt, if you get man of the match next weekend, you should do a live performance. But yeah, man, I absolutely love that you all love that one. Yeah, that's me trying to play down to get a new intro. And as I started writing the chorus and writing, it just turned it up in a full song. And then for it to spit that out to me, I was absolutely buzzing. But it's a good one. Love it. The Gary Speed one tugs too much on the heartstrings. Yeah, it tugs a lot on the heartstrings, and we'll be tugging on them soon, mate. That last line, to honestly, yeah, absolutely love it. And it sums up how we all feel about this club, doesn't it? It really does. For me, it's exactly how I feel about it. And it's that sort of, us against the world sort of vibe. If you don't understand it, that's fine. You're not meant to understand it. You're not Leeds. You'll never fucking get it. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So yeah, thank you, man, for watching that and giving me your thoughts. Bowie would be yeah. Cheers, Michael. Cheers, mate. It's a catchy tune, no doubt about that. Yeah, cheers, Jammy. Might have you done a Cad Tiger? No, shut up. I am looking at some point in the near future making a Spotify just for the music, because I've got loads of ideas. I've done some songs as well for the missus and stuff as well, and the kids. And I'm really quick at writing choruses and a couple of verses down. I say quick. They take about in between 5 hours and 20 hours, depending how stressful it goes. I don't know how I get time, really. I just sit there on my phone in notes when wife's asleep. I'll be laid in bed for 3 or 4 hours. The Gary Speed one, I was up all night. I think I got an hour's sleep because I just could not. I say pen to paper, it's like with phone. I use my notes now, but I could not put my phone down for ideas and typing lyrics and lines in. And yeah, I'm just addicted to sort of showing you guys what's in my head now. I've always had a weird head, a weird brain, a weird way of thinking. I've never really felt understood. I'm quite quirky. I'm quite out there. And the fact I've got friends now in the space, an audience, people who don't mind watching and listening, it's class. You always get a few people who don't get it, and that's fine. I've had most people in my life not get it, so the fact I've got people that do is class. And I'll always do it. It's creative expression, mate. It fills a gap that you might not have been aware needed filling. Maybe not, mate. Yeah, I'm buzzing. Yeah, 100%. But yeah, honestly, I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing how that's come across. And I know I've put some of these songs out anyway, so a lot of you will have heard them already. And that's fine. But I thought it'd be quite nice to put all 5 in here. Like I say, stick around. I'm going to play White and Gold now, the Ballad of Gary Speed. That's coming on now. I reckon all you will have heard this. But then I have got the third song's called Scrapbook Memories, and that's one I wrote on behalf of Sean from Wilco Whites. That's one that not many people have heard at all, so I'm really excited for you to hear that one. Speaking about his memories as a childhood of the Wilkinson area, the Wilkinson side. And then I've got the Lighter Bielsa Lit, and then I've got the Marching On Together, the alternate version. So please stick around. And yeah, you are very talented. Matty, don't downplay it. Now, well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Have you ever heard of lyrics from the John Miles song? No, I haven't, mate. But I'm up for it. You are a South stander, Matty. I'm a Copper. Mate, I'm a East stand, but I've been in Cop a few times last season, and I need to be in there a bit more because we won 6-0 and 7-0 when I were in there. Channel's doing really well, Matt. You deserve it. Real community going. You know what it is, right? You say you're not bothered about numbers, and I've never been bothered about having numbers. But then as you grow, you want, and I've seen my lives grow now, as you always comment, Jam. I've seen them grow from being 30, 40 consistently, and I thought, great, and then it grew to out in between 60 and 100. Now it's surpassed that in some lives. It's unbelievable. What I'll say is, whether I've got 40 people or 140 people, there's no dickheads. There's no dickheads. Everyone, is sort of just all together in here. And I like to think most of the other channels they are too. But I suppose the bigger you get and the more people in the room, the harder it is to not have it. You're always gonna have some people slip through now, aren't you? But my community is great, Jamie, and you know that. Yourself, it's a great community, and everyone's just right positive, and I absolutely love that. Might have you got any spare Leeds United tops? Not spare, mate, because I wear them. To be fair, pal, I actually wear them, mate. So not yet. That March On Together one is 5-star. I will start crying. Yeah, I've been going out for the day and leaving Jack City on Spotify. No space and repeat. Every little helps, mate. I love Jack City's stuff, mate. I watch it a lot. Well, listen to it a lot, should I say, on Spotify. Me and Brown being in the Premier League has helped a lot. Yeah, it will do, mate. 100%. And I'm a big fan of Wayne's. So yeah. Oh, Jonah, feels like home. Yeah, I love that, Jamie. Thank you, mate. Right, going to play Gary Speed's song now. Maybe I should have left it till end, but I've got a running order and it's going on next. So this is White and Gold, a ballad of Gary Speed, and this is a charity single that I've done for Andy's Man Club. Still downloadable. I could put the details in later if people want to download it as an MP3 to the phone. It's £1.80. I've got this on my video selection on my channel. If you go in there and look, and it's actually got a downloadable click link for £1.80, you can download it. All money goes to Andy's Man Club. I think it's still about £68 in there currently. I wanted to get a little bit more. It hasn't happened, but I'll leave it a little bit longer before I send it over to them. But yeah, this is White and Gold, the ballad of Gary Speed.
Away goes Speed. He's got a start on them all this time. Go on, Gary Speed, get one yourself, son. And what a great goal.
Wore the white with pride and grace, a Yorkshire lion in his place. From Mellon Road to distant fields, a heart of steel, a soul that heals. He rose with youth, he led with might, number 11 burning bright. The crowd would cheer, the cop would sing, for Speedo's magic on the wing. Oh, Gary Speed, you live on still, in every chant, on every hill. From Leeds to Wales, your story is told, a hero draped in white and gold. Oh, Speed, oh, we remember you, forever proud, forever true. We touched the sky, champion's dream, we watched it fly. With Batty striking and McAllister too, but Gary, we always look to you. You gave us hope, you gave us fight, you lit our darkest days with light. A gentleman, a warrior bold, your legacy will never grow old. Oh, Gary Speed, you live on still, in every chant, on every hill. From Leeds to Wales, your story's told, a hero draped in white and gold. Oh, Speed, oh, forever true. Time moves on and voices fade. Your name in stone will still be laid. At Ellen Road your spirit walks, in every match, in every talk. Oh, Gary Speed, you live on still, in every chant, on every hill. From Leeds to Wales your story is told, a hero draped in white and gold. Oh, Speed, oh, we remember you, forever proud, forever true. Forever Leeds, forever you.
Oh, fuck me. Yeah, that's the one, innit, Danny? That's the one. Yeah, the lyrics are something else. The video is very emotional. But that particular clip of Bryn Law is the absolute killer every time I watch that. Yeah, it's an absolute killer, is that 100%. But yeah, you know my story, a lot of yous, mental health battles and stuff I've had myself, and almost became one of those horrible statistics myself. So yeah, Gary Speed, I can't remember much of the glory days of the early 90s. I was born in 87, so I can't recall much outside that, you know, stories and stuff. I remember, you know, him as a player in general. But yeah, it's his story and the fact he left, you know, so many beautiful family members behind it. He'll always resonate with me, and is an absolute idol at club. And yeah, just it gets deep when you talk about Gary Speed. It does, but it proper pulls on my heartstrings for obvious reasons, and it does everybody else. But yeah, cheers, Jamie. I think it's a good song too. It's really emotional, but I think the song is a really good song. I think it did him justice, that song. To be fair, I would love more people to hear that. I'm hoping that when it gets to in and around, you know, anniversaries and stuff like that, it can get played a little bit more, because I think it really hits where it needs to hit, and I think it shows a level of respect to the man that he was. So yeah, I remember Speed well, being a bit older. Yeah, I can imagine maybe some player say I've read stuff, I've watched stuff, I've sort of got as much knowledge of him as I can. We're missing the playing days, because, like I say, it means a lot to me in general. So, even in all, the best in Creator Cup. Are you talking about me? I'm not, I think they're bigging me up a little bit too much, mate. They used to play at Ellen Road on match day, approach the club. You never know. Yeah, I don't know, mate. Maybe it's hard to get things out there, mate. It's really difficult. It didn't do what I thought it'd do. I thought I'd raise a bit more money for Andy's Man Club than it currently has. I thought one of them where when I got it right, I was blown away by myself. Like I say, I don't toot me on anything, but these songs I'm really proud of. Otherwise, I wouldn't put them out there. There's a lot of stuff I've done that I haven't put out there because it didn't work. But these 5 songs, and you know, obviously some of them in particular, just for me, just hit it perfectly. And if anyone else had done this, I'd feel the same. So yeah, I know, mate. Me too. Let's hope so, buddy. 87. How big was your paper round? Oh man, you cheeky bugger. I was 1990, but I have great memory for Leeds. Yeah, I bet you do, mate. Rest in peace, Gary Speed, 100%. There might be a number 1 by artificial intelligence. Would people go to a live concert? Yeah, maybe not, mate. Maybe not. Too sure. Oh, really, Danny? No way. Hey up, Chris. Yeah, I'm doing well, mate. Hope you're doing well too. If you're new here, welcome to the family. Please like, subscribe. Cheers, mate. Yeah. Not your fault, Matty wasn't helped getting any exposure from other. Well, maybe, mate. Yeah. But it is what it is. I try my best. All I can do is what I can do, mate. I suppose it's not for everybody else to sort of push things, is it? But yeah, cheers, mate. Saw Gary Speed make his debut. Met him a couple of times. Top guy, sadly missed 100%. Thing is, with Gary, he arranged a game of golf with Shearer. That must have 100%. It will have done, mate. Yeah. Hey up, Mr. Whitesnake. Hope you're well, mate. A lot of people underestimate a good cry is better than a lot of medication. Yeah, no, it is. Let it all out, mate. Let it all out. I certainly love a good cry. I really do. So, moving on swiftly. So, this is one that only a handful of people have heard. I played it in my members group, put it in there. So, I haven't told Sean I'm going to play it tonight, but this is Sean at Wilco White's. This is sort of his childhood, going back to those sticker book days and going to games with his uncle. He told me a little bit of, I know anyway, because me and Sean are good mates, know a lot about his childhood. And I said, I'd like to make you a song with the bits he told me. And he did, I don't think he really knew how to take it, but I really wanted to do a song from the Wilco era, but not just about the team, but about how as a fan, you know, you were made to feel in those early days, what I sort of were a little bit too young to remember. So I really enjoyed writing this one. And Sean, I hope, is at some point going to make the choruses potentially his intro. But yeah, this is Scrapbook Memories. Let me know what you think of this one, please.
My uncle took me by the hand to Ellen Road one day. The roar of the crowd, the sea of white, I was miles away. We couldn't go too often, money was tight at home, but every Saturday I'd find a way to make that team my own. Radio crackling hot my throat as they kicked off at 3. Highlights laid on telly nights, that was Leeds for me. I'd cut out all the paper clippings, stick them in a book. My scrapbook dreams, my childhood team, each memory I took. Chapman rising like a king, heading home with pride. Wallace dancing through the lines, defenders left behind. A midfield made of iron, grit and glory in their eyes. Leeds United, under Wilkinson we touched the sky. Panini stickers on my wall, your boy was the one. Thunderbolts from nowhere, Lord, those goals would stun. I traded school for every card, just to get them all. Heroes on a budget, standing proud and tall. Chapman rising like a king, heading home with pride. Wallace dancing through the lines, defenders left behind. A midfield made of iron, grit and glory in their eyes. Leeds United, under Wilkinson we touched the sky. Didn't need the world to know us, didn't need the fame, just the badge, the fight that never die, the beauty of the game. From Batty's bite to Strachan's brain, every piece fit tight. They built a team and lit a dream in every Leeds kid's night. Chapman rising like a king, heading home with pride. Wallace dancing through the lines, defenders left behind. Yebo's thunder shaking nets, pure magic in disguise. Leeds United, under Wilkinson we touch the sky. Still hear the echoes in my heart from those old matchday highs. Just a lad with a radio and scrapbook dreams, watching legends rise.
What do we think to that one? Guys, do you like that one? Bit more of a uplifting sort of vibe to that one. A bit more fun. Not as emotional, obviously, as the previous one. But yeah, I really like that one. Sean were made up with it. Sean were absolutely made up with that. Couldn't believe how I'd sort of encapsulated how he felt as a child. And yeah, just like I say, started writing stuff. The chorus were really easy. I know he's a massive Chapman and Wallace fan, so I had to get their names in there for him. And yeah, I really, really pleased with that he liked it. You know, it's like when you do all, you know, you want people to like stuff, don't you? And the fact that he was absolutely made off it room, and he was like, what the? He just, yeah, I was buzzing. So I'm hoping that becomes a feature on his channel. I hope. Love it. Cheers, Rich, mate. Thank you. Wilco was the man. Yeah, he really was, and I'm so pleased there's going to be a statue built in his name. Absolutely buzzing. Andy Rowe, Matty, when's the album coming out? I assume you write the lyrics. AI does the rest of your guidance on style. But yeah, the style, the beat, the instruments in the background, it's very difficult to get it right. I know you can put lyrics into certain AI tools and it puts a song out there. I tried it. I don't like it. It takes a lot of tweaking in background. And yeah, I write almost all the songs pretty much. Obviously, the March On Together when I run those lyrics through, but took a lot of tweaking of the music to make it sound palatable, to be fair. That's a very tricky song to change, obviously, March On Together. But yeah, I mean, every song I've wrote, 2 of them I wrote about half, 2 of the verses I wrote as well, but I used AI to sort of tweak, if you get me. The other 2 I wrote full ones, so the full song. So it's something I've always done as a kid, and I never knew how to turn it into a song because I'm not a musician. Like I say, I like singing, I love music, but I couldn't play guitar, I couldn't play piano. I tried, and I just didn't have the patience. So luckily, what's in my head now, I can put down and I can get out there via using AI. But let's be fair, the way technology is going these days, it's always forever changing. I'm not saying I'm brilliant, I'm this and that. It's just I've wrote a few songs, I've done this with it, and this is what the result is. Do you like it? Do you enjoy it? Is it something you want to listen to while you're in your car, while you're doing a bit of cleaning at home? That's it. I like these ones, I put them out there, and if you like them, great. It's not really about who's done it or what. For me, I don't need no credit for it. I enjoy writing stuff down. I've got books upstairs with loads of lyrics and poems and stuff down, what I'll never see light of day because I just like putting stuff on paper. I've always just had what's in my head, get it down. And yeah, sometimes I come out like this and I'm really pleased. And as long as you enjoy them, they're yours to enjoy, you know what I mean? It's one of them. Go streamers. Cheers, Jam. It's something different in it, mate. There's not much to talk about. Yeah, why not do something a bit different? 50 people in here now. Please stick a like on the video and please subscribe if you know it means a lot. Angela, absolutely fantastic. My uncle took me to my first Leeds match for my 12th birthday under Wilco. It was the best day ever. Smashed it again. I love that, Angela. So I mean, you can resonate with it. This is what Sean said. Same as so many kids. Go to odd game with family. For different family members. Not always your dad. He obviously went with his uncle. The sticker books, collecting them at school, doing swapsies, struggling for money, only being able to go as and when they could afford it. It's just how it was. It resonates with, music resonates across various people. And it's not just, say, I've wrote that for Sean, but I know that has resonate with so many other people. So I'm made up you said that, Angela's class. Brings back memories of my childhood. Love that, man. Really well done, Matt. I love that. Cheers, man. Like I said, this is I haven't played this one on YouTube. I've only played it to maybe 5 or 6 people, so I'm buzzing with that. Brought me back memories of being with my big brother who's in Brazil. Makes me miss him loads. I love that shot, mate. I know you do, mate. Too sweet. If you are in the music game and make money, you are in for a shock. If you just want to make music and have fun, being creative, then that's me, mate. Yeah, I'm not even in YouTube to make money. If I'm honest with you, I'm not really asked about money. As long as I've got enough to get by, I couldn't really give a shit. What more do I need? Like, other than my family, just a roof over my head. Genuinely, I'm just saying that I don't really care. I drive a Citroen C3 15-year-old car, and I could afford a better car than that if I wanted, but I just start bothered. Are we in for Longstaff Ronan? I think we're getting done this week. We'll have to see. I'm not hurting for blah, blah, blah. Medical marijuana is legal here. Cheap. Fair enough, mate. Please smash a like, subscribe. The link's further up the chat. Yeah, plenty of links in chat as well, my friends. Go check them out. Yeah, I don't think we'll pay that for him, Ronan, but I do think we'll have a good look at him. Very creative, Matty. You do a good job. Thanks, mate. Thank you. Like I said, this isn't for any praise, really. I like them and I want to share them. Can you imagine? I don't know. I suppose if you do a bit of artwork or whatever, you do something you're proud of, whatever it is in life, you want to show people, don't you, and let them enjoy it too. And these are literally 5 out of a whole host of songs and bits I've done and poems and stuff I've wrote over years that I've managed to get to a stage where I'm absolutely buzzing. And what good is it me listening to them when there's so many people out there that might enjoy them? Nerve-wracking sharing. letting people see, you know, inside and where my head works and what's going on in me and putting stuff out there. But yeah, because obviously you do get. I've had Peter. I put the Marching On Together one on TikTok yesterday, I think it was, and I've had 5 or 6 comments in there saying it's rubbish, it's shit, what are you doing? Like, and I understand it's messing with an iconic song, but this isn't a better version, it's an alternate version. Do you know what I mean? It's not trying to bet. You can't better Marching On Together, the chant, the anthem at Ellen Road, but you can tweak it, you can make a different version of it. Did anyone think Marching On Together could be a ballad, an actual song? Boston, that's my mate from Seasides TV, said he couldn't believe that you know, it turned into that. So less credit for me in that one because I didn't write the lyrics, obviously. But again, a lot of playing around with it to get it where I wanted it. See, Matty, this is exactly the type of thing we need during the breaks. Well, that's it. I appreciate it, mate. You know, I do a lot of these songs, but I thought to put it on one stream and sort of show you them all, a whole host of them in one hit, it'd be a nice little something a bit different, wouldn't it, Stevie? So I appreciate you saying that. Thank you. I didn't, mate. No, I didn't. Well, I'm off for my tea. Take care, everyone. Cheers, Jammy. As always, thank you, mate. Yeah, a lot of love for Jammy. Honestly, from Sunderland fan, 12 mil for Longstaff is a great deal. Of course it is, mate. It's a really good deal. I was a bondholder. Anyone remember them? £500 up from 7 year, dirt cheap. Well, mate, just back from wee weekend away with the Mrs. Housings. I'm good, GP. I'm really good. Thank you. I had a really good weekend, and I hope you two did. I'm sure you did. All it takes is that one song, Matty, to go. But yeah, it is what it is, mate. I think I've got some good songs here. I'll reach out to my community. Hopefully my community like them. And that's it for me, mate. And, you know, it doesn't need much more than that. So I don't need anything. Yeah, so I'm just happy for people to enjoy them, mate. And we've got original Marching Together single and vinyl. So, class. Right then. So moving on. So this one is the Light Bielsa Lit. So this is one that I started about a week ago. And I just finished it yesterday. So I haven't played this to anybody. Nobody's heard this yet at all. Yeah, this took a while to get where I was happy with it, to be fair. So playing around with this nearly every night for last week. This encapsulates how I feel about Bielsa, what he did to the city. We all love the man. We will always love the man. So just sit back and enjoy the memories of Marcelo. There's no video to this one. It's just a picture here. But yeah, this is the Light Bielsa Lit.
We were ghosts in the shadow of glory long gone. He came quiet and humble, but he brought the dawn. A poet of football with fire in his eyes. He taught us to dream and to reach for the skies.
He walked through our city, no need for a throne, just a man with a notebook and a love of his own. From Beeston to Bramley, we started to sing because Marcelo gave hope back to everything.
He made us believe. He brought us back home to the place where our fathers had once carved in stone. With heart over riches, with soul over fame, he gave us our pride and he gave us our name. Oh, Marcelo, the light that you lit, will burn in this city, we'll never forget. He turned lads into lions, he made hearts ignite. From Phillips to Dallas, he showed them their light. They wore white like legends, with courage and grace, for a man who had taught them that fear had no place. It wasn't just football, it wasn't just goals. He stitched something sacred deep into our souls.
once broken stood tall with a smile, because Bielsa believed and he stayed for a while. He made us believe, he brought us back home to the place where our fathers had once carved in stone. With heart over riches, with soul over fame, he gave us our pride and he gave us our name. Oh, Marcelo, the light that you lit will burn in this city, we'll never forget. Now the streets still whisper on cold LA nights of the man who saw beauty in running and fights. We're Leeds and we're proud, 'cause he came along and he showed us again where we truly belong.
Fuck me, it gets me in feels, that one. Oh, absolutely love that man over my shoulder. Absolutely love that man. Yeah, no one's heard that, not even the wife. Not one person's heard that until you lovely 54 people in here. I really hope you like that one. Yeah, I could speak about Marcelo Bielsa all day. So that was the most enjoyable one that I'd done. And I love it when I wanted to create a song that had two vocalists in it, a male and a female. And I tried it with a few songs, and then that one, it worked. And I fucking loved it. Proper airs and back and neck, stood up, listening to that. And yeah, thanks so much, man, for just listening to it and appreciating. And that's it. Just if you like it, appreciate it. And yeah, I'll try and get all these ones out as a single video. I do need to make a Spotify and put them on, and I would love if people just download that. But I think the problem with that is I actually have to pay about £70, I think, to start a Spotify up. I don't really know why, but maybe I'm wrong with that. I want to be able to just put a Spotify and just put these on. I just want people to enjoy them, if you do in fact like them. But yeah, thank you so much. Very, very, very good, Matty. You clearly have a talent. If it makes you feel good, then you have been given the answer to all of your. Yeah, that's it, mate. That's it, man. What a feeling it is to be able to write something, have AI, create a bit of magic with what I've put down, and then you guys absolutely love it too. And honestly, what a feeling, man. Love it. Cheers, Rich. I'm no Simon Cowell, where it was very pleasant to listen. What you want is a hook, what we call evergreen. You sing going around Tesco. Yeah, that's it. And I've had people say that, Andy, as well. They're already singing it and humming it and whistling it around while they're doing the daily stuff. So that means the world, man. This one also emotional. Love that one. Yeah, it is. And it's an emotional, thought when you think about Marcelo, isn't it? Duncan, quality, Matty lad. You're a real talent for this, my friend. Thanks, mate. Thank you. In the words of Wayman Bielsa, you're a god, man. Matty, can you do one for O'Leary? Yeah, I've got a list. Do you know what it is? I feel like the more I do, the less credit the other ones will get. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to overdo it, but these have been done over probably the last 6 weeks. But I feel the more you do in one hit, you lose a little bit of credit if you just throw them all out that quick. But that is one, because that's something I can relate to, Danny. I remember listening to them on radio, watching them on TV. I remember that as a kid. I remember those European nights. I never went to a game. I didn't. But I remember how I felt. Can you do a song for Farker? Yeah, I can do I can sort of do a song for anything, but it takes its time. Yeah, and Farker, it's not something I've massively strive to do, really. But I am a Farker fan, mate, and maybe one day he'll warrant a statue. Who knows? Danny might let him do one for my intro to my. Hey, Sean, I don't mind giving it a bash, mate. Might have a suggestion. Ask JB if you can play your tunes. Do you know what it is, mate? I thought about that, but I also thought no. Just for the fact that there's been a few things I'd mentioned, maybe having mascots and stuff, and there's a lot of red tape and that I didn't understand with stuff like this. And I've made a few suggestions, but mainly because I think I'm just a bit of a daft get that maybe my suggestions are a bit wild. But yeah, I don't really want to go down that route. I think some of them wouldn't sound out of place at Ellen Road, if I'm honest. I think some of them are brilliant. But yeah, I had to ask for pushing it. You know, I don't want to push it on people. It finds them or it don't. That's where I'm at, Andy. It finds them or it don't, mate. I can do a song for Farker. You always do lows, but only release them all the time. Yeah, that's it. That's it, mate. I agree. Yeah, there's a few I've done for my family and stuff, which is really emotional. Doing them for my family, really, really emotional. I might even, yeah, I did one for my little boy Jonah, who's got autism, and that's a really emotional one for me. I might play it last song, and I might try and get that ready to play, but I don't know if I can actually, if I can get it on in time. But minimizing the importance of each area, kind of, I think you mean. Yeah, maybe, mate. Yeah. Right. So the last one I've got currently sat on my desktop now to play is is Marching On Together. So this is an alternate version of Marching On Together. So yeah, I like how it's come out. Let me know your thoughts. I've got it up as a video. You may not have seen it. So I didn't think Marching On Together could sound like this. And it may not be everyone's cup of tea because this is a total, you know, change over of the whole way it sounds and feels. But be open-minded with this. Nothing will replace the anthem that is my favourite anthem of all time. I love it. But keep open-minded. Let me know what you think of how this has come out, please. Thank you.
Here we go with Leeds United. We're gonna give the boys a hand. Stand up and sing for Leeds United. They are the greatest in the land. Every day we're all gonna say we love you, Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. Everywhere we're gonna be there. We love you, Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. Marching on together, we're gonna see. Na 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 na. We are so proud. We shout it out loud. We love you, Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. We've been through it all together. And we've had our ups and downs. Ups and downs. We're gonna stay with you forever. At least until the world stops going around. Every day we're all gonna say we love you, Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. Everywhere we're gonna be there. We love you, Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. Marching on together, we're gonna see you win. Na 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 na. We are so proud. We shout it out loud. We love you, Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. We are so proud. We shout it out loud. We love you, Leeds.
Right, I'm buzzing you all like that. I absolutely love that. Do you mind? Right, I'm trying to get to download the song I did for my son. Right, I just need to send it across. Do you mind if I play that again? Is it going to make people turn off if I play that one more time while I try and sort this out, please? I would love it if you didn't mind me. I'd really like, because this is obviously not a Leeds United one. This is, a bit different, but I would love it if you wouldn't mind me playing this one. It's only been my wife who's heard this one too, so let me play that again if you don't mind, and then I'm going to play one more. Thank you so much, man. I love yous.
Here we go with Leeds United. We're gonna give the boys a hand. Stand up and sing for Leeds United. They are the greatest in the land. Every day we're all gonna say we love you, Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. Everywhere we're gonna be there. We love you, Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. Marching on together, we're gonna see you win. Na 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 na. We are so proud. We shout it out loud. We love you, Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. We've been through it all together, and we've had our ups and downs. Ups and downs. We're gonna stay with you forever, at least until the world stops going around. Every day we're all gonna say we love you, Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. Everywhere we're gonna be there. We love you, Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. Marching on together, we're gonna see you win. Na 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 na. We are so proud. We shout it out loud. We love you, Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. We are so proud. We shout it out loud. We love you, Leeds.
Yeah, man. Love that. Oh, thank you so much, man. Yeah, proper come out well, that, didn't it? I'm so happy how that come out. Yeah, don't go anywhere yet, Bash Bates. I'm not ready to go yet. I'd like to know, people who's watched the whole stream so far, which has been your favourite song? Obviously, that's the one I get least credit for, because obviously I didn't write that. I think that's, it's come out so well. I didn't think it could ever sound like that. But what's your favourite one? Imagine Not Being Leeds, if you remember how that went. White and Gold, the Ballad of Gary Speed. The Scrapbook Memories, what I did for Wilco Whites. The Light Bielsa Lit, that we just heard recently, and Match On Together. What's been your favourite out of them 5? I'd love to know. George Graham over Wilco still balls my piss. Yeah, I know, mate. Yeah, I say I don't remember much, but I've heard so much. Unreal. Thanks, man. We want more. We want more. To be fair, I'm on cloud 9 now. I'm absolutely on cloud 9. Yeah, I'd love to know what you like more in this order. Gary Speed, Scrapbook, Memories, and this last one, yeah, I'm Passionate, Speedo. Yeah. Totally different stream this to what I normally do, obviously. A totally different stream to what anybody else does. And I'm glad you enjoy my quirkiness, the fact that I'm different. I'm glad you embrace it. I'm glad I've got a space where I can share what goes on, because honestly, it just doesn't stop. My head just does not stop, good and bad. When I'm feeling creative and things are going well, I can keep going. But then it catches up with me. The lack of sleep, the tiredness, the exhaustion of just not being able to switch off mentally. And then I can hit a bit of a wall. So moments like this where I can share what I've sort of done is, and like I say, if it dilutes it down for some people, like it's not me singing, that's fine. I could have a crack at these songs. What is the point? I can't do it justice. It costs £150 a song apparently to get in the studio. What is the point? I can do it quicker, cheaper, more efficiently this way. The fact that I put pen to paper and have wrote the majority of the lyrics to these songs as well. That's where the hard work comes in. That's where the creative side of me sort of comes, putting pen to paper and doing that. So if you appreciate it, great. If you don't, that's fine too. But the fact, if I think they're good songs and I want to share them. So I'm happy with that. Hey up, Robbo, you've missed it all, pal. You've missed it. At the moment, Imagine Not Being Leeds. Wow, I love that. I'm buzzing you've said that one, mate. Because that's just, yeah, I love that. I like all of them. Imagine Not Being Leeds is my favourite sound. Well, what I'm going to do now is, as I say, I'll text you tomorrow. It depends on which one I'll be seeing him. After this stream, you'll either sleep like a baby or we'll buzz in. I think it's going to be the latter, Mr. Whitesnake. I'm on cloud 9. Speedo tugs on the heartstrings. Imagine Not Being Leeds puts a smile on my face. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is just bear with me again. This isn't Leeds, but you know me. I like to let you in and show you a bit of my life and who I am. And so I have 4 children. 5 including my stepdaughter, and my biggest worry in life is how my son Jonah, one of the twins, is going to get on as he grows and develops. And my biggest stress, I love all my kids equally, but Jonah is my first thought in the morning and my last thought at night, and I can't help that. So I had to write a song for him, and this is the most, anybody who knows somebody that has autism, I would love you to tell them to listen to this song. Again, you'd have to fish through this stream, but I'll have to get this out there as well. This is trying to explain the difficulties he has. Yeah, and anyone who's got any sort of understanding of autism, I hope this makes sense. But yeah, this is called, let me just try and get it on here. This is called Behind Jonah's Eyes. So let me just try and pull it up here. Video file. Behind Jonah's. So I think it might play automatically. Yeah. Behind Jonah's Eyes. So listen to the lyrics and yeah. It's just an image. This Jonah is the one on the right. Theo's the one on the left on the image. You might go.
He sees the world in colors we can't name. A different beat, a different frame. The simplest step feels like a climb, but he walks it bravely every time. No sense of danger, just open skies. Lost in a moment, chasing butterflies. The noise can crash like thunder's roar, but love will always hold the floor. Behind Jonah's eyes, there's a song we can't hear, a rhythm so pure, it draws us near. Though the world can feel loud and the road's not straight, he's wrapped in love and that won't break. He runs, he laughs, he lives so wise. There's magic behind Jonah's eyes. School's a mountain, days run long, but he finds his way where he belongs. Mom's soft arms dad's wild games. Zombie daddy calling his name. Big hugs, big hearts, a family true. Brooke, Iona, Jack, and Theo too. They see the spark, they light the way. They lift him up when skies turn gray. Behind Jonah's eyes, there's a song we can't hear, a rhythm so pure, it draws us near. Though the world can feel loud and the road's not straight, he's wrapped in love and that won't break. He runs, he laughs, he lives so wise. There's magic behind Jonah's eyes. He finds his calm in melody, a world of sound that sets him free. While others rush, he takes his time and shows us how to truly shine. Behind Jonah's eyes is a heart so true, seeing life in a brighter hue. He may not fit the world outside, but in our arms he'll always glide. He dances, he dreams, he never hides. There's a universe behind Jonah's eyes. Oh. And when the world just spins too fast, we'll hold him close, we'll make it last. 'Cause he's our boy, our greatest prize. Our love lives on behind Jonah's eyes.
A little bit short. Sorry guys, I lost it a bit then. Yeah, I fucking love that kid. It's hard work. It's hard work. It's not all sunshines and rainbows, but my God, I love that kid. I hope anyone who has the same experience as me, I hope that resonates with a lot of people, because yeah, it's difficult. It's even more difficult for him trying to compute and regulate how he's feeling in a world that's too much for him. Fucking hell, stop talking about it. But yeah, thank you. Beautiful song from the heart. Cheers, man. Thank you. Cheers, Angela. Cheers, Robbo. Yeah, for you, bro. I'm good. I'm all right. I'm good. Yeah, got a lot to battle at the minute with schooling and stuff. It's first thought in the morning, last thought at night. But yeah, and you know, best thing, right? Jonah's biggest passion is music. Yeah, he absolutely loves music, and yeah, he's got tablets, he's got a phone and things like that. And I don't know how to send it to his phone because he hasn't got a SIM card and stuff. So what I do is he loves that song, basically, is what I'm trying to say, and I've recorded it phone to phone, and he sings that, and he knows it word for word, and he'll be walking around the house and he sings that behind Jonah's eyes. I want to meet Card. He'll ask to put behind Jonah's eyes on, and yeah, he sings it. My son sings it, and he struggles to communicate, and he sings that back to me. Fucking good's that. Yeah, it's class. Cheers, mate. Sorry, I know I'm an emotional guy. I didn't think I'd play that tonight. Obviously, you know, that wasn't on my desktop ready. I had them lead songs, but I just felt like I wanted to share that one too. So thank you. Take them on, bro. I needed one there, Stevie. That proper got me. That proper got me. Yeah, beautiful. Keep it up. I've been shit guitarist all my life. Music stops. I was jumping off cliffs. Yeah, it does, bash baits, 100%. And I'm glad I found a way of getting my thoughts out. And if people don't like that, it's not all me. That's fine. I'm not really asked how how can you not listen to something like that and feel connected? So regardless of how and why it's there, and if you can relate, great. Go on to bed, Matty. Night, Mutty. Night, John, mate. Take care, buddy. We all understand, Matty, buddy. Your lad. Cheers, Ron, and thank you, mate. Danny, we all love Jonah and all the other people suffering. Listen to this song. I'm going to get my son to listen to it to Muzz. It's class, mate. Cheers, Danny, mate. Yeah, no worries. But thank you. Yeah, proper. Lost it then. Nice, Matty. Cheers, Richard. Thank you for sharing the song. Yeah. Thanks for listening, man. Thanks for listening. But yeah, I'll keep sharing. My problem is oversharing. So if I overshare, let me know. Yeah, I didn't share for a long time and it fucked me up. So I overshare now, which is a problem too. But I don't think that's oversharing. Again, if the right person hears that, they'll be able to take something from that. And yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. I actually can't believe how bad I broke then, I actually cannot believe I broke like that then. That was bad, that. That was bad that Matty's done a Wayman. Yeah, when Bielsa left. Yeah, I honestly cannot believe how that just affected me, that. And I remember writing it and shedding a few tears and playing it to the wife and her feeling similar. But that was mental. I think it's the nerves of putting some out there, and obviously talking about my little lad and seeing the picture in there with Theo, who's the best little big brother ever in the world, and then seeing the comments flash up, it was just a lot, that, yeah. How you feel? Hey, Paul, I am great, mate. I am great. I'm looking forward to the Content Creators Cup next week. I'm looking forward to going to Dublin with a wife. We don't get away very often, away from kids and stuff, and the hustle bustle of normal life. I've got a lot to look forward to. I'm very happy. And I'm very happy I've got an outlet now. Very happy I've got an outlet. Richard, don't be afraid to overshare, especially when it's something important. No, I know, mate, I know. Yeah, cheers, Richard. Love your Leeds United content, Matty, but above all, you are a classy human being. Respect you. Cheers, mate. Don't set me off again. Thanks, mate. Thanks, Duncan. And as a community, I'd sooner listen to this vlog. We heard there might have been a signing or movement this weekend, but this vlog has more than made up for it. Thanks, Andy. Thank you. Legend. You broke because you're sharing with people who will love and understand with no judgment, and that's bang on, that, mate. That's bang on. Yeah. Thanks, Stevie. And you're massive support of mine. Everything I do, we're sharing bits in the family, opening up our mental health. You're a massive driving force of why I do it now as well. Everything you're saying, everything you're doing, all the feedback you got off you, Steve, it means a lot. So please keep it going, mate. I appreciate it. We're in Dublin, going, mate, to the football, mate. So wherever Darren and Dilla want to go on Saturday, I'll be there, mate. I've got an hotel on Friday, not too sure on the area, but yeah. Righteous one, because it means so much to you, mate. That's all it takes, a man to cry top bloke, mate. Cheers, mate. I just didn't expect that emotion then. It is what it is. Might get some stick later online if someone sees it, but I ain't bothered, man. It is what it is. Thank you, man. In the 70s and 80s, we were just unruly or naughty. Yeah, I love all old stories. And don't be hard on yourself for oversharing either. Cheers, Richard. Cheers, man. I try not to. No worries, mate. You're a legend, man. Thank you. Matty, you need to keep this songwriting going. You have a talent. You need to keep doing them. Big up Jonah and all the people on Spectrum. And not us, but yeah, thank you, mate. Love that, Danny. Thank you. Your son will be good. I hope so, mate. He'll be good because we love him, and wherever his ceiling is, he'll hit it. However high or low, who knows where he could go. He's a very clever boy, But yeah, I think we'll leave it there. I'm gonna let you put in comments right quickly, right? What song shall I play to play us out with? What song should I play us out with? So you've got Gary Speed, Imagine Not Being Leeds, Scrapbook Memories, The Light Bielsa Lit, Marching On Together, and Behind Jonah's Eyes, which let's not play that one again. So I'm just going to wait a minute, see what one's flying, and I'm going to play whichever one gets the most comments in the next minute or two, and we'll play us out to that. But yeah, honestly, I really appreciate people tuning in and watching this. I really do. It's not for everyone. But yeah, something a bit different. I wanted to come on and chat to you. There's not much going on in terms of Leeds content, so proper stuff to talk about. So yeah. Oh man, just want to make a cry again, Andy and Sean, don't you? 1, 2. You might have to go back and listen to that, Robbo. Put up a poll. I can't, mate. I can't put 5 songs in either. Everyone wants to wear behind Jonah's eyes again. Oh, man. This is class. I actually feel like if I played them all through, you'd all just listen to them again before you go to bed. Yeah. It's up to you guys. I don't mind if it goes from being, there's 41 in here now. Please like, please subscribe. You tell what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to, because looking at ones on there, I'm just going to play Imagine Not Being Leeds again. I'm going to play The Light Bielsa Lit. I'm going to play Speedo. I'm going to play Jonah's song. And I just aren't going to talk. I'm just going to play them back to back to back. And then when last and ended, I'll just call stream on there. Okay, bang your comments in. I'll give you a thumbs up and all that. But I'm just gonna play 3 or 4 of them now, and then we'll get off. The Jonah one's gonna kill me again, but I'll end on that one. So yeah, let's sod it. Does it matter if it goes down to? Yeah, it goes down. If you just exit as you want to exit, but I'll play 3 or 4 in a row now. Liked you twice, buddy. Thank you. Love you all, honestly. Thank you so fucking much for being open-minded, for being my, you know what I mean? Thank you for just being my fucking friend. Thanks for being my fucking friend. And just, yeah, thank you for just being yourselves. I absolutely fucking love it. Make sure you support the Yorkshire Roses next week too. Right, so yeah, don't worry about the chat. If it dwindles down, it dwindles down. Exit where you want to exit. I'm going to go the light that Bielsa lit first, and then I'll decide. But yeah, I'll just go through them all. All right. Love yous, man. Right, Robbo, this is for you, buddy.
We were ghosts in the shadow of glory long gone. He came quiet and humble, but he brought the dawn. A poet of football with fire in his eyes. He taught us to dream and to reach for the skies.
He walked through our city, no need for a throne. Just a man with a notebook and a love of his own. From Beeston to Bramley, we started to sing because Marcelo gave hope back to everything.
He made us believe. He brought us back home to the place where our fathers had once carved in stone. With heart over riches, with soul over fame, he gave us our pride and he gave us our name. Oh, Marcelo, the light that you lit will burn in this city, we'll never forget. He turned lads into lions, he made hearts ignite. From Phillips to Dallas, he showed them their light. They wore white like legends, with courage and grace, for a man who had taught them that fear had no place. It wasn't just football, it wasn't just goals. He stitched something sacred deep into our souls. A city once broken stood tall with a smile, because Bielsa believed and he stayed for a while. He made us believe. He brought us back home to the place where our fathers had once carved in stone. With heart over riches, with soul over fame, he gave us our pride and he gave us our name. Oh, Marcelo, the light that you lit will burn in this city, we'll never forget. Now the streets still whisper on cold Mandela nights of the man who saw beauty in running and fights. We're Leeds and we're proud, 'cause he came along and he showed us again where we truly belong.
Down in the dust, we stood alone. Empty pockets, broken home. We wore white like Armstrong and sang our truth in every song. They said we'd fade, they closed the door, but we kept coming back for more. Through every wound, through every scar, we knew exactly who we are. Imagine not being Leeds, not feeling this pain, not dancing through thunder, not walking through rain. Imagine not rising with fists in the air when the world turned its back and no one would care. We've lived in the ashes, we've drowned in defeat, but still we stand proud on our battered old feet. Imagine not loving with all that you are. Imagine not being Leeds. From Revy's boys to League One nights, from stolen dreams to northern lights, we held the flame when hope was thin, believed in fire deep within. The badge was bruised, the colors torn, but in that loss our faith was born. We don't need glory, we don't need gold, just stories worn and hands to hold. Imagine not being Leeds, not bleeding this pride, not singing when losing with no place to hide. Imagine not knowing what loyalty means, what it's like to still hope through the hardest of scenes. They don't understand how the broken can shine, but we've been in hell and still drew the line. Imagine not walking where legends have been. Imagine not being Leeds. So raise a pint to the years we lost, to every tear, to every cost. For when the sun shines down again, we'll love you more because of pain. Imagine not being Leeds, not carried by song, not knowing where the brave belong. Imagine not fighting for something so real, where every defeat is something you feel. We're not just fans, we're blood and bone. We are the fire, we are the stone. So laugh if you want, we know what this means. You'll never know love if you're not Leeds.
Away goes Speed. He's got a start on them all this time. Go on, Gary Speed, get one yourself, son. And what a great goal!
He wore the white with pride and grace, a Yorkshire lion in his place. From Ellen Road to distant fields, a heart of steel, a soul that heals. He rose with youth, he led with might, number 11 burning bright. The crowd would cheer, the cop would sing, for Speedo's magic on the wing. Oh, Gary Speed, live on still, in every chant, on every hill. From Leeds to Wales, your story's told, a hero draped in white and gold. Oh, Speedo, we remember you forever proud, forever true. Ooh, yeah. In '92, we touched the sky. Champion's dream, we watched it fly. With Batty striking and McAllister too. But Gary, we always look to you. You gave us hope, you gave us fight. You lit our darkest days with light. A gentleman, a warrior bold. Your legacy will never grow old. Oh, Gary Speed, live on still, every chant on every hill. From Leeds to Wales, your story's told, a hero draped in white and gold. Oh, Speedo, we remember you forever proud, forever true. Fade, your name in stone will still be laid. At Ellen Road, your spirit walks in every match, in every talk. Oh, Gary Speed, you live on still, in every chant, on every hill. From Leeds to Wales, your story's told, a hero draped in white and gold. Oh, true, forever Leeds, forever you. Here we go with Leeds United. Gonna give the boys a hand. Stand up and sing for Leeds United. They are the greatest in the land. Every day we're all gonna say we love you, Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. Everywhere we're gonna be there. We love you, Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. Marching on together, we're gonna see you win. Na 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 na. We are so proud. We shout it out loud. We love you, Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. We've been through it all together. we've had our ups and downs, we're gonna stay with you forever, at least until the world stops going around. Every day we're all gonna say we love you, Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. Everywhere we're gonna be there. We love you, Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. Marching on together, we're gonna see you win. Na 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 na. We are so proud. We shout it out loud. We love you, Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. We are so proud. We shout it out loud. We love you, Leeds. He sees the world in colors we can't name. A different beat, a different frame. The simplest step feels like a climb, but he walks it bravely every time. No sense of danger, just open skies. Lost in a moment, chasing butterflies. The noise can crash like thunder's roar, but love will always hold the floor. Behind Jonah's eyes, there's a song we can't hear, a rhythm so pure, it draws us near. Though the world can feel loud and the road's not straight, he's wrapped in love, and that won't break. He runs, he laughs, he lives so wise. There's magic behind Jonah's eyes. School's a mountain, days run long, but he finds his way where he belongs. Mom's soft arms, dad's wild games, zombie daddy calling his name. Big hugs, big hearts, a family true. Brooke, Iona, Jack, and Theo too. They see the spark, they light the way. They lift him up when skies turn gray. Behind Jonah's eyes, there's a song we can't hear, a rhythm so pure, it draws us near. Though the world can feel loud and the road's not straight, he's wrapped in love, and that won't break. He runs, he laughs, he lives so wise. There's magic behind Jonah's eyes. He finds his calm in melody, a world of sound that sets him free. While others rush, he takes his time and shows us how to truly shine. Behind Jonah's eyes is a heart so true, seeing life in a brighter hue. He may not fit the world outside, but in our arms he'll always glide. He dances, he dreams, he never hides. There's a universe behind Jonah's eyes. spins too fast. We'll hold him close, we'll make it last. 'Cause he's our boy, our greatest prize. Our love lives on behind Jonah's eyes.
Thank you all so much for letting me share. Thank you all so much for listening. Thank you all so much for being open-minded. Something totally different. I appreciate every single one of you. You all mean a lot to me. You all keep me going when I'm struggling. I'm not struggling. I'm an emotional guy. Emotional content at times, which might be too much for someone. I understand that. But thank you, everyone who's tuned in. 10 to midnight. Get to bed. Have a great Monday morning. What a great community Matt's creating. The chat's on fire. Cheers, Bash Bears. Thank you. Thank you, everyone who's watched tonight. Honestly, I appreciate it. Go back, listen to the songs again, and just enjoy them. They're yours now. They're not just mine. Just, yeah. Thank you so much, man. Honestly. Thank you. Cheers, man. Thank you. Have a great week. I'll be back on Tuesday with Wayne from Only Fools and SAFC for the next episode of Bridging the Gap. Leeds and Sunderland chat. Come back, support the channel. 10 o'clock, 9:30, sorry, on Tuesday. Yeah, I love you, man. Thanks so much. Absolutely adore you all. Thank you. Take care. There we go.